Morning, Patrick here. Just taking the dogs out for a walk before I gotta go to work. But I just wanted to let you know that today, or yesterday, my buddy from my studies, from my university studies, he sent me a message that he's in town, so I'll be meeting with him today. He's already been very helpful with Wall of Quotes and given us a lot of feedback. So I'll be talking with him. Hopefully I could get him on camera to talk a little bit about Wall of Quotes. Talk to you later. Bye. One more thing, because I sent yesterday a picture from a Facebook page called Yoda Startup, and Danny said he really liked the page, and I was looking through the page just now, and they had this great quote from Yoda saying that you always have to pass on what you learn. Hopefully through these videos we'll be able to pass on what we learn. So I was just checking my mailbox in the tram, and you know how we've been sending emails to very famous people. Matthew Ricard, he was labeled, I think, the happiest man on earth by BBC. Well, his spokespeople wrote back to me saying that they're interested in what we're doing, that we could use Matthew's quotes, and that they would like to know more. So be contacting them soon. We'll see what fruits that brings. Talk to you later. I decided to take a little walk, get outside the office for a little bit. It turns out there's a nice little, I guess, outdoorsy pathway over here. So I was reading an article about bringing emotions to technology by Michino Hay, I believe was the author. Great article. Summed up everything quite well. Turns out it's quite difficult to bring emotions. We could teach, machines to recognize facial expressions, gestures, the words that we use. But how do you replicate biological and chemical processes? How do you, teach a robot to love, to dream, to sleep, to have, all the digestive bacteria that affect our hormones. And speaking of, how do you teach a machine to be drunk, to feel that, or drugs for that matter? So there's a suggestion, to replicate each of the cells and each of the organs, hormones and things, and then a machine, you can have an artificial being, I guess, but then would it still be called a machine? Interesting things. Turns out there's a lot more reading to do, a lot more research to conduct, people to speak with, but just thought I would share some of my thoughts, my reflections. Enjoy. Talk to you all later.
Hello. As I promised, I met up with a good buddy of mine from my studies. We spent a little time catching up on old times, on future goals, and talking a little bit about Wall of Quotes. So I'm just going to turn it over to Oleg here. He's just going to say a few words about Wall of Quotes, what he thinks about it, and yeah.
Hi guys. Just to sum up and be quickly about that, Wall of Quotes is a very interesting idea. I'm pretty curious how it will evolve. Right now, there is only what I can say, that I'm keeping fingers crossed about guys, and hope they will encourage a lot of people around the world to motivate themselves easier and more effectively. And I will watch you.
Thank you, Oleg. Talk to you later.
Bye.